Hi, I'm Doug Stinson, and in this video I will demonstrate how to make the Statement of Intent image. The Statement of Intent is the first image in any portfolio submitted to the N4C portfolio competition. The Statement of Intent is the message or feeling you want the viewer to take away after viewing your sequence of images. It should prepare the viewer to understand the meaning of your portfolio. The Statement of Intent is not about technical matters, such as equipment, f-stop, and the like, and it is not a description of the individual images. The phrasing should be positive. It is not about what you tried to do or hope to do. It is about what you did do. A good statement of intent is important for a successful portfolio. Since you are limited to a 10-word title and a 75-word statement, I recommend you compose your statement of intent in a word processor that displays a word count. Also, editing is easier in a word processor than in an image editing program. In this example, we'll start by opening Microsoft Word. And then go and click on File, New Document to create a new document. At this point, you can type the title of your portfolio. Followed by return. You will notice that in the lower left-hand corner of the document, the number of words is displayed. Now you can type the remainder of your statement of intent. In my case, I'm going to save some time by just pasting a statement I have previously written. Since I want to know the number of words in the statement excluding the title, I can highlight just the statement excluding the title, and then down in the lower left-hand corner you'll see that the selection contains 66 out of a total of 71 words. We want to keep this first number 75 words or less. But do not feel obligated to use all 75 words. The best statements say the most with the fewest number of words. Once you have the wording that you want, leave your word processing program open and open your image editing program. For me, that would be Photoshop. Once Photoshop opens, we want to choose the foreground and background colors of our document. I want to have white letters on a black background. So I will click on the icon that sets the default foreground and background colors to black and white. And then I'll click on the icon that switches the foreground and background colors. Now I need to create my new canvas. To do that, I will go up to File and click on New. And a dialog box opens for us to describe the new canvas. We will set the title to Statement of Intent. And the preset will be custom because we're going to put in our own parameters. We know that the rules say that the maximum width is 1920 pixels, so we'll type that in, and the maximum height is 1200 pixels, so we'll put that in. We don't care about the resolution. The color mode should be RGB color and 8 bits, and we want the background contents to be the background color. The color profile should be sRGB because your portfolio will be evaluated on a monitor or by projection. Then click OK. Here we see the canvas ready for us to put in our statement of intent. So we go back to the word processor, select the entire text, and copy that onto the clipboard. go back to the image processing program and click on the horizontal text tool. At this point, you should choose the font that you wish to display your text. I have chosen Cambria, but you can choose any font you like. I recommend you choose one that's simple and clean because those are the most readable. We'll start with the font type set to regular and choose a font size that's relatively small. Could be 12 or 14 points. Make sure that the foreground color is white, and then take the text tool and drag from the upper left-hand corner down to the lower right-hand corner, leaving sufficient margins. Now click on Edit and Paste, and your text appears on your canvas. We can now do some modifications if we want to achieve the look that we desire. I would like to make the title a little bit bolder. So I'm going to change that text to Cabri and set the size to make it bold and set the size to 18 points. And now I'm going to adjust the size of the rest of the text to be as large as possible without looking crowded or overflowing. And we can try a couple of different sizes. That's obviously too big. Let's try 14. That looks pretty good. How about 18? Too big. So we'll settle on 14. And I think I want to put some more space between the title and the rest of the statement. Now that's starting to look pretty good. So at this point, we're almost done. I recommend that we save the file as a PSD file or whatever the native format of your image processing program is. That will make it easy for you to come back and edit the statement of intent image at a later time should you need to. So to do that, we go to File, Save As. We check to see that the file name is Statement of Intent. We check to see that the file folder in which it will be saved is the one where the rest of our portfolio images are, and that the format is the native format or Photoshop, and then click Save. However, for your submission, it needs to be a JPEG file. So the next step is to save it again by going File, Save As. Everything here should be okay. We just change the format to JPEG and click Save. And now set the JPEG options to maximum and click OK. And that's it. So be sure to watch the video on how to make an overview image, and I look forward to seeing your portfolios in the competition.